Welcome to Your Health. I'm your host, Rhonda Alfred, and joining me on this episode is Gavin Dugas, a Houma native and an LSU National Baseball Champion. We will be discussing his baseball career, why safety in athletics is so important, and he'll also share some of his highlights from his high school and college careers as well, and what he's doing now. Welcome to the show, Gavin.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, let's get started with you telling us a little bit more about yourself.
Okay, obviously I'm a hometown guy. So I was born and raised in Houma, Louisiana, so I've been really close to all the things that go around Houma. This is my home base. It's where I've kind of wanted to install my life for the remainder of my life and career. So I had a good foundation that my family set for me. Dad was born and raised here, and Mom's from Pennsylvania, so it was a little different. Yeah, so got the kind of best of both worlds, but obviously I spent my entire 23 years here and a couple of years in Baton Rouge, but couldn't ask for anything better being a Houma native. So. All
right, and you got a lot of fans here, I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
All right, well, in 2018, you were named our Distinguished Athlete and with our Community Sports Institute. So I just wanted you to kind of reflect on that. What honor did that mean to you? And what made you stand out as a high school athlete?
Being able to receive that honor was definitely, it was humbling for sure. I saw a couple of past classmates / teammates receive it before me, so it was pretty cool to kind of see the whole process. But it was very, like I said, humbling. But at the end of the day, it's all about the position that I was put in through my high school coaching and teammates. So it was just an honor to receive it and be able to be representing. So.
Okay, and when you were in high school, I'm sure you were wanting to go on and play college ball. You made it to the LSU team. Mm-hmm. Were you drafted or recruited, and what did it take to be successful on the baseball team and throughout your college career?
Yeah, so I committed my sophomore summer in high school, so I was recruited pretty early. But during that process, it took a lot of travel ball tournaments / workouts and tryouts individually through LSU, as well as a couple of other showcase tournaments. But it was a long and hard fought process. I had a lot of connections through coaches such as Josh Constant, who got me connected through the whole thing, and a guy by the name of Alden Cartwright, who previously played at LSU, who got me connected with the coaching staff as well, and that's kind of how I got noticed. But at the end of the day, it was just a lot of hard work, a lot of effort by friends and family that were willing to help to get me to the point where I wanted to be, and it's always been a dream to play for the Tigers, and I was able to fulfill that. So it's been very humbling and honored to be a part of that process.
Okay, and how did you set your goals to win the championship?
Oh man, it was a long 5 years for sure. I mean, being under Coach Maneri at the time, every class that came in was guaranteed to go to Omaha at least once in their career. But unfortunately, he retired during my tenure, so. I was one of those classes that wasn't able to make it under him. But at the end of the day, Coach Johnson came in and he set a good foundation for us and taught us how to kind of compete at the highest level. And no offense to Coach Maneri, he did the same thing as well. But we were just fortunate enough to do it under Coach Johnson's belt. And it was a long, tough road, but it was very fun to be able to do that.
So what was it like to win a national championship?
Oh, it's hard to put into words other than, to be honest, it still hasn't really settled yet in my mind, but it's an experience in itself, just the whole process of being in Omaha, the week and a half to 2 weeks that we spent just being there and going through the whole process with the team was fun, and competing, the environment of the games were unbelievable. Every team there was deserving of the effort to be able to compete for the national championship. So it was just an awesome experience just to be able to take in the whole week, and it was fun. It's awesome. So.
Why is safety so important in athletics?
I mean, being able to rehab and recover your body every day and go through the process of having a routine is so important from what I've learned in my 5 years at LSU and current professional career. What I understand is, like, without the safety of recovering your body and doing what you need to do to be ready to play every day, you're never going to last, because the sports is a very long process, very long careers that people have, and it's a big thing to take care of your body the right way.
Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to high school athletes who want to go on and play professional baseball?
My best thing would say is develop a routine. You know, everything that you do has to have a purpose. Every day you get up, you gotta have something behind it, and you gotta have something that you can rely on to make sure your body's ready to go every single game, every single practice. Even in the off season, it's really important to get bigger, get stronger, get faster. Whatever you need to get better at, it's your best opportunity to do that. And just having that routine every day keeps you steady, keeps your mind good, and keeps you focused on the right things.
Okay, why would you recommend Houma and the Bayou region as a great place to grow up?
I mean, it's a great place to start a family. It's a great place to have a child come up and experience sports, experience life. You know, just all the seasons of life. It set the foundation for my life. Moving on to Baton Rouge, where I currently am. It's just a good homey city. You know, I will always come back here and I'll always reside here. I mean, I'm going to be a part of the 985 for the rest of my life and represent Houma. And I hope to one day start a family here, just because of the foundations that are instilled in me because of this city. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and visiting with us today and sharing all this great information about yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
For more information about the Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute, visit tghealthsystem.com. Thank you for joining us on To Your Health. I'm your host, Rhonda Alfred, and we'll see you right back here next week.